making the best use of time, because the days are evil. Therefore, do not be foolish, but understand what the will of the Lord is. All right, guys. To give context to the verse that I gave you, a few days ago, another YouTube fisher person put out a video. He had an experience that had frustrated him, and he was upset about it. And so he put out a video, and I watched it. Didn't really agree with his point of view, and I just kind of framed my opinion respectfully and just put it in the comments, saying, no big deal, and didn't really think much more about it. And then I checked back on Saturday, just kind of lounging around, and I guess a lot of people disagreed with his point of view because he put out another video specifically addressing that. And so, there again, I didn't agree with the first video. Certainly don't agree with the second video objecting to the folks who didn't agree with him. And I checked the comments to kind of, get an idea of what the nature of his response was to individual commenters, and he did not reply to me in any sort of an ugly way. Didn't reply to me at all. I think he may have even given my comment a like, so he was a gentleman about it. But he was very upset in that follow-up video, and just kind of judging by the way he had replied to certain individual commenters, I could tell that voicing any further disagreement with his point of view would probably just not be productive. And so, the old thumb was itching to get on the keyboard and start typing. It was really itching. But I did what I have told my kids 1,000,001 times to do. I moved on. I just moved on. I didn't leave a comment, didn't leave a dislike, just moved on. And the reason being, there was nothing productive that was going to come out of me voicing any further disagreement, especially on a video that he'd made specifically to take issue with those that disagreed with him in the first place. So I'm going to move over here. I think sometimes that's what we've got to do, and this is what prompted this Bible verse that I've given y'all this week is you've really got to be careful where your time goes. And you've got to be intentional about your time. If you want to get involved in a back and forth on social media, number one, nobody hops on social media with an open mind thinking, man, I'm going to get on here and listen to what everybody has to say, and who knows, I might change my opinion today. That doesn't happen. Nope. Social media is not a place where people go with an open mind or to have their mind changed. It's generally a place where they want to try to change your mind. And so the result of everybody having a line in the sand drawn and not wanting to listen is you just get into these fights on social media. And what happens is they consume your day. You make comment, person comments back, whatever they say further irritates or enrages you. And the next thing you know, you're 2.5, 3 hours deep into this thing with nothing to show for it other than time out of your life that you'll never get back. And it is really difficult. I tell my kids all the time to not fall into that trap. It's difficult as an adult not to fall into that trap. But, the Lord, I think, wants us to make better use of our time than that. And that's what prompted that Bible verse. So, my encouragement to you this week, really even on a broader level, this is kind of geared towards something that bothers you on social media, but just in general, the old saying goes, pick your battles. Time's precious. And none of us get a sequel to this life. None of us get any time back. Time's like a river. It flows and you don't ever get any of it back that's already passed. So what I encourage you to do today is to be wise with your time, and I think that's what God encourages us to do. And where it's appropriate, let things go. Pick your battles wisely. Move on. It's not ever going to be wise on social media to pick a battle, ever. So that's just my 2 cents for this week. Hope that you have a great week. I wish you tight lines. God bless you. Be intentional with that time. And I want to let you know that that's not to say that you can't have fun. I think some people misinterpret that and say, well, I need to be working all the time, or I need to be productive all the time. Nope. Being intentional with your time is doing things that fill you up and make you happy. For me, it's fishing. For a lot of you watching this, it's fishing. But, I spend time doing positive things and things that recharge you. That's what I'm saying. So take care. God bless. Tight lines.